Okay, there I am. There I am. Hello, 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 and welcome to a live, allegedly show. And we have so much to discuss. But let's start off with the theme song. It's what I heard. Allegedly. It's just the word. Allegedly. It's on the street. Allegedly. I sing to the beat. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Allegedly. This is all allegedly. This is all said in good fun, no hate. And, maybe like Sherri Shepherd, you might not want to procreate because Sherri Shepherd procreated and then tried to get a return receipt on that baby. And honey, there were no gift refunds. There were no gift receipts. You just had to go on and take the baby. Now, your husband went on and took the baby because he was going to run your pockets regardless. Now, I don't know whether it's because you thought the world was flat or whether it's because you're just not that bright. But that, tall pot-bellied bug eye scammed you out of at least $5,000 a month for the next 18 years. That's what, about $60,000 a year, 6 times 10. That would be 600,000 plus another 8. That would be, let's see, 600,000 minus another 2 years. So he got you for a smooth, what, 1.6, 1.8 mil? And that child support's tax-free. So I kind of see why you fought it, but you can't order a baby and then return to sender. Sorry, that's just not how things work. That's not how it works. I couldn't, you just can't get somebody pregnant and say, nah, never mind. That's not how it works. Is that how it works? Could you let me know in the comments if that's how it works? I'm fascinated. If anyone has any experience with people trying to, return babies to senders. Anybody have that happen? Because I just could never imagine ordering a baby special delivery and then all of a sudden, I don't want to have it. That's just not me. But it's Sherri. And now Sherri Shepherd is going to be the new host, the new lead of the Wendy Williams show. That's why we're here. It's just been announced on TMZ. We don't know what we're going to call the show. Wendy Williams presents her predecessor. Wendy Williams presents, another woman who got scammed by her husband. Maybe that's why, people like her, and that's why she got the most ratings, because that's, they're cut from the same cloth. Maybe it could be Wendy Williams presents a fool who thinks the world is flat. But I would love some guests to come in and talk about their thoughts and feelings on this subject, because I know how to feel, but I want to know how y'all feel, because I have thoughts, I have feelings. I think I'm putting the link in the chat if anybody would like to join us and speak freely. This is a moment where we can really speak freely. I want to hear your thoughts and your opinions on this matter. So please, come join us. Sherri Return a Baby to Sender Shepherd is now going to be the host of the Wendy Williams show. And the truth is, Norman has been the host of the Wendy Williams show for the past couple years because, they've been propping Wendy up like Weekend at Bernie's. All right, we've got Des. We're going to add to the stream. Hello, yes. Wait, hold on. Let's celebrate her hair. And also, if you want to come on this channel in your bonnet, you feel free. We celebrate Black women in all iterations on this channel. If you watch the show in the bonnet, you can come on the show in the bonnet. Ain't nothing wrong with the bonnet. Ain't nothing wrong with natural hair. Ain't nothing wrong with the perm. Ain't nothing wrong with the weave. However, make sure that is together. Now, I will get you together if it ain't together, no matter how you do it. It better be done right. She is giving you a perfect example of how to do it right. Could you send your hair tutorial to Mary Crosby, please? Because I am tired of her and that dead rat on her head. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about Sherri, return of baby descender Shepherd, becoming the new host of the Wendy Williams show. What are your thoughts, dear?
First of all, I finally caught a live. Hey, Alex. Okay, so I am here for Sherri. I am really here for her. I know you probably feel like it could be me. I can definitely see you on live television.
No. Now I will say I do think that there is a space for, especially maybe gay men getting in on the daytime talk circuit. We've never been in that space, but I'm not going to say I could replace a Wendy Williams because I'm not that evil.
Yeah. You be getting the girls together now. But I'm here for Sherri Shepherd. I'm here for her.
I want to be happy for her. I want to be happy for her if she hadn't tried to return that baby descender so publicly. I want to be happy for her, but she thinks the world is flat. I want to be happy for her.
You are happy for her. You're going to give her a trial run and be like, okay, let's see. With her name on it.
Honey, I'm already on the West Coast. I'm 3 hours late as it is. No. Absolutely not. Oh my God. Oh, wait. Oh, Lord. Oh, wait. We got Broke with Bougie coming in. Honey, I'm already Broke with Bougie.
Okay, she got Instagram
famous, y'all. She is Instagram famous on our lives. I am so glad she is gracing us with her presence. Bougie, I would love to know, what are your thoughts on Sherri, return of baby descender Shepherd being the host?
Okay. First of all, hello, Alex. You know how we always do late at night, but we never get on camera. I just turned on and saw you were live. I was like, ooh, I got to get in on this one. I heard the tail end. So Sherri Shepherd is going to be the new host?
Sherri Shepherd is going to be the new host. We don't know what we're calling the show yet.
Okay. You know what? I don't have a problem with it. I really don't. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I have not missed Wendy. With when Sherri was on, I enjoyed Sherri. Now I still want her to stop being a pick-me. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not too mad at it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want Wendy to do better, but it seems to me like ever since she divorced Kevin, she can't get it together, and she needs to focus on that. I don't think she needs to focus about Sherri. She needs to focus on something else. I heard about how she has all this money in Wells Fargo, but she can't pay her mortgage.
Yes, I have heard stories of her fiduciary said that she had dementia and was no longer sound of mind to deal with her funds. But those have been whispers and things that I haven't really been able to get Fulton County court documents on. So I ain't going to say, if somebody has dementia or not. My grandparents had dementia and Alzheimer's, so I understand that. I've been through that. So I'm not going to speak on it unless it's a hard, solidified fact.
Yeah.
And then celebrate. Like, I don't want the heifer to have dementia, but I'm with you. Kevin was propping her butt up.
But see, my friends that used to do this would have temporary dementia too. I'm just going to call a thing.
Get down in the comments.
I'm just going
to say what you want.
I'm just going to
get down in the comments. It's your opinion to flaunt.
I
ain't going to say nothing.
When I saw
you might be right.
Well, here's the thing. I don't wish ill will on anyone.
Ditto.
But like somebody by the name of
people who owe Cardi B, $6 million after taxes. Like, I ain't got no ill will against them.
Here's the thing.
I don't owe Cardi B $3.8 million.
And I'm going to bring up something that Funky Geneva said. You either going to pay on the front end or the back end.
But you going to pay.
You going to pay. Alexander Rodgers turned a new leaf. Funky Deneva turned a new leaf. They're being very successful. They don't have Fulton County Court documents presently on them.
That's why I stay out of Fulton County.
Right.
Anybody say, oh, you should go to Atlanta. I almost want to go to Savannah because they got good, cheap 5-bedroom houses there, like $250,000. I'm looking at the mortgages and just salivating, honey, just salivating.
Well,
I'm like, wow, you one day late ever. You better pay that mortgage 6 months in advance. See, the one day late, they will put your business in the street.
See, the thing about the Wendy situation, when people want to holler about Kevin, no, Kevin is not a likable person, but Wendy made him her manager. So when people talk about he doesn't deserve the money, no, he gets his money because she made him her manager. Wendy's problem was, see, you thought by marrying a street, that you was going to get over. And he got over on you. I'm like, hey.
I've always felt that he was more of her minder than her husband.
That too, because when she did that movie, I'm like, girl, you played yourself stupid. You played yourself real stupid. I mean, I want her to be better and get better, but you know, sometimes it's just a wrap. I mean, they talked about the first time Sherri was on, they had like the highest ratings. You know, Sherri is personable. I know you always get on Sherri about that baby situation, but like I say,
she thought the world was flat.
Yes, I remember she thought the world was flat. Here's a funny thing. I met Sherri and her husband here in Chicago at an event.
Wait, the husband that fleeced her out of that return to sender baby?
Yes. Who's a few years younger than me.
Yeah, how?
Oh, because you know, I'm 52.
But how is he younger than you, but he looks a good 10 to 15 years older?
Because foul living ages you, boo. Foul living ages you.
That's why he has those thyroid Freddy eyes.
Thank you. Foul, you know. And you know, like I said, I like Sherri. I just want her to get off the pick me. Her, well, I can't say Niecy Nash anymore because Niecy Nash is married again. Kim, Kim Whitley? I like them, but I'm just so tired of them being thirsty. Wendy was another one. Thirsty.
I mean, hold on. Jackie Harry married a whole bottom just to get free hairdos.
Okay, see, I'm not, but see, here's the thing about Jackie. Jackie got married. Jackie got divorced. Jackie's cool with her ex, but Jackie's not thirsty. She was, you know, she was a little thirsty on the show, but she's not obviously.
He just married her bottom and shut up.
You know what? I ain't got
I mean, that's what it's.
I don't have time for you today. But see, here's the thing. Okay, if Sherri's gonna do this, please quit falling over men that, you know, come on the show. She falls over. Okay, I can't think of the dude that's off to the side. I can't, not Norman, the other one. I can't think of his name. He's like the warm-up guy. Oh God, I can't think of his name. He has like locks.
Michael Rappaport?
No, black dude. I can't think of his name. I think he's like the warm-up guy for the show. She falls out over him. It's always this thirst thing. And I'm like, I hope they didn't pick you thinking you're a nicer, shorter version of Wendy with the pick Misha. But I think it's gonna be okay. They've got to do something. Because Wendy shouldn't come back. She really shouldn't. She needs to get home. And I'm sorry, she's got enough money that she can just chill.
Exactly.
Because see, the gig is up. My grandma always said, look, when you do dirty, it's gonna catch up to you one day. Or in the words of Nene Leakes,
you can't win when you're dirty.
Thank you. When you play dirty, you never win. And see all that, because see, think about it. Does Wendy Williams have any real friends?
No, she does not. I mean, well, I think Wendy, Wendy went too deep when she was doing her radio persona.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she got a little too big-headed, a little too egotistical, and a little too nasty. And then see when the stuff happened with Kevin, see, I'm one of those, if you could dish it, you should be able to take it. She should have said, yo, man been cheating on me for a long time. He done had this baby. I'm out. She all there hollering about she still got the ring. See, I just don't understand Sistas. It's like that meme of the possum in the dumpster hissing. Everybody
Not
see
a hiss.
hissing, like protecting their garbage. Yes.
I guess that would be Rihanna too, because she got pregnant by ASAP Ferg or ASAP Mountain or ASAP Stone.
Here's the thing I feel about Rihanna. See, Rihanna will probably never marry him no matter what they say. Okay.
Rihanna has too much money to get married.
Yes, Rihanna gonna keep her coins. Now, I still believe that everybody can grow and learn, but I still ain't forgot what ASP Rocky said about dark-skinned sisters.
I
hope
the only thing I would do with ASAP Rocky, it's nothing nice, nothing I'm going to say on this channel. Yeah, that's where I'm going to end it. I'm like, I ain't even going to say nothing. But there's nothing nice.
I like Rihanna, but I feel she could have done better. I knew she would never get with the billionaire seriously because I think he's Muslim, right? So, she's not going to be like in a harem of wives. That's not going to be her. But I'm like, girl, did you not learn from Eve? Get your billionaire. Did you not learn from Sierra?
Eve needs to teach a class.
Sierra got it right in the end. But then again, not to shade Rihanna, she had issues with her father. So,
Suing.
That and he wasn't really around and, she had to sue him. So I can understand. I think she just wants a baby. And good for her.
And that's her prerogative.
Yeah. But I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't get with no dude that have struggle braids. I'm sorry. Could you get a nice cornrow effect? Could we get some locks? Can we? Yeah. Like I said, I believe people can grow, but I don't remember him apologizing for the comment he made about, our dark-skinned sisters. And I'm just kind of like, okay. But then again, like I said, I don't think Rihanna's a dummy. I think she knows exactly what she's doing.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so, because she sure ain't putting out no more music.
Well, Rihanna, see, this is the thing I like about Rihanna. She got her money. She was like, I ain't got to do nothing. I would love to hear new music from her. But she's like, she don't have to do anything. So,
I feel like we've gone past the point where I want to hear new music from her. I think I just want to, see the next palette from Fenty Beauty.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, not dissing her, but I'm kind of like, she doesn't have to do music anymore.
She's not a vocalist. At least Beyonce can sing a stolen song.
Wait a minute. Where's Chris? You giving Beyonce a compliment?
I've always said Beyonce was an amazing vocalist.
Well, we used to say in the chats, at least
we just sing stolen songs.
At least we could hear her.
Exactly. Unlike Janet. At least Beyonce, if she got on stage, she would give you a vocal and a shimmy. She wouldn't leave you standing outside for 3 hours at Harlem Week in both the rain and the sun, and then have drones flying overhead so you can get some free footage.
Let that go.
Popping they pee to your song. Beyonce wouldn't do that. She'd underpay dancers, but she wouldn't just try to fleece the public outright like Janet did at Harlem Week. Not that I'm bringing it up, because I'm not.
Well, like I say with Janet, I just want her to leave her face alone.
Oh, Lord, honey, the face is done.
And just because, beautiful girl, but I'm like, just leave your face alone. Documentary, I was like, okay.
I mean, I hope that she's able to find, like, my wish and prayer for Janet is that she is able to find a Mr. Potato Head set that has a nose that actually looks human upon her.
You know what?
I'm sorry, if her nose looks human, put a 1 in the chat. If her nose doesn't look human, put a 2. I want to see the votes. Everybody in the chat, 1 for her nose looks human and 2 for it doesn't. I want to see the votes.
She needs to leave it alone because she was giving Voldemort tease. You know Voldemort from Harry Potter?
Oh, I know. I did exactly half on, half off. That nose was half off. You see, the Jacksons be cheap. They be getting half off surgery.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And then a group rate at that. They had a group rate. They all went in, got put under the anesthesia, and, you know, then they came out, you know, looking like Voldemort.
Yeah.
Noses half off. Them noses is 50% off. They got BOGO noses. Buy one, get one.
You know, the whole time I watched that documentary, I had to put it on closed caption.
How else were you going to understand what they said? I didn't know you spoke American Sign Language.
Yeah, because I was cleaning while watching it, and I was like, I think she's kind of putting it safe because her mother is still alive. You know what I mean?
I can understand. In the words of Whitney Houston, I can understand.
Yeah, because I was sitting here going, so you left out the whole billionaire husband
completely and utterly.
Maybe they got some kind of agreement or something. Because you didn't have to talk bad about him. Just say you met him and you got married. I mean, it went from Jermaine Dupri to I'm having a baby.
Yep.
I was like,
but then again, and then why focus so much on Jermaine Dupri? Why let everybody know that you're interested in who lives and what's under the bridge?
No.
We know you sing bridges. You don't have to date what's under them.
What I couldn't understand was, and don't get me wrong, he is a talented producer. How you gonna get cheated on by Stitch?
Who?
You know the cartoon Lilo and Stitch?
Oh, Lord.
How do you get cheated on by Stitch?
All right, we got Chris in the room.
Hey, Chris.
Hi.
Hey, I'm from the South too, so me and Alex always talk like late at night, like forever. He did a compliment on Beyonce. Wow. I was like, where's Chris?
I said that she is an amazing vocalist who sings stolen songs. Rihanna, well, she, you know, has to give credit where credit is due, but she is not an amazing vocalist or an adept dancer. Now, Beyonce can dance, Beyonce can sing, and Beyonce can, you know, infringe on other people's intellectual properties. But what we want to know from you, Chris, is how do you feel about Sherri Shepherd replacing Wendy Williams?
I'm not surprised. I mean, Wendy Williams she can't even get in her bank account now, I hear. Like, I saw one episode of Sherri Shepherd on Wendy, and I was like, you know what? She's doing an actually good job at this. So I was like, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, you know? I tell Alex the same thing, Chris. I just want Sherri to stop being a pick-Misha and throwing herself at everybody. Because, you know, Wendy.
Well, nobody wants her. So what else? What other option does she have? I mean, she is the unwanted traffic cone at the end of driver's ed.
You know what? Chris, come get your friend.
I am 3,000 miles away. You can't get me.
Come get your friend.
She's all the way in Cali. I can't.
And I'm up here in Chicago.
I moved out of reach.
No, right. But see, the thing is, when Sherri was on there, it was fun. You know, she makes fun of herself a little too much. I want her to chill on that. But no man wants somebody who's thirsty. They want a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
I want no challenge. I want you to have all the thirst. I want you to be drinking from the cup of Alex. I want to know that the sun rises and sets on my ass. And if it don't, fuck you and get the fuck on. I don't need you, don't want you, and have lived 39 years without you. So bye, bitch. No, I want you to have all of the thirst. If you want me every day, every minute, every hour, let me know. Do not take me for granted or you will lose me. If you lock it, you lose it. And I'm out the door.
You know what?
Yeah, I mean, you see what you see. This is
I
possible.
I know, Chris. You don't understand some of these late night conversations that we have had. Trust me, I know. I know. But like I say, I'm here for Sherri.
Yeah, I got an invite actually from the studio because they usually like be in my email because I used to be there like a lot in the
Right.
audience. I might go for Sherri one time. I might go look at my email. I've just been ignoring them, but maybe I'll check it out firsthand and see.
See, maybe now with Sherri, Norman could actually get back to his regular job of being a producer instead of a minder sitting off to the side,
Yeah.
And
What's Suzanne gonna do?
Was who?
Suzanne.
She's gonna go back to her job too. Because I remember one time Wendy had the audacity to say how she loved people on her staff, but Suzanne had never been to her house.
Oh,
Chrissy's been to all my houses.
But see, Wendy is a bitch. I'm just gonna keep it real. Don't get me wrong. I root for her, but she's a low self-esteem having thought because she had a college degree, came from an upper middle class family that she can marry that street ninja and run things. And he ran game on her. And I'm not mad at it. I mean, my grandmother taught me a long time ago, men only do what you allow.
A lot of people can attest to that, I tell you.
I can't argue.
Have we heard anything about Stedman? And don't go there, Alice, because I know you're getting ready to go. Don't go there.
How are we going to hear about Stedman when her business is with Gail? You ain't worrying about a man when you're in love with a woman.
That ain't doing nothing. But I'm just saying. You notice business is kept out the streets.
There ain't no business. It's easy to keep business out the street when ain't no business.
But I'm just saying.
I mean, there ain't no business between me and any woman, so that's why it's not in the street, because there ain't no business.
Like I said, men only do what you allow.
But I am happy for Sherri, though. It's just, will I watch every day? Probably not. But I mean, I'll dip in sometimes and see how it is. But it's a really sad ending to Wendy Williams. But a lot of people say, I mean, that's her karma. But,
Oh, if that's her karma, then I would have incinerated years ago.
You're right about that.
I'm sorry. If that's her karma, then I'm going to spontaneously combust.
You got a first class ticket on the Hell Express.
In gasoline draws.
But no, it's just, I think because Wendy has no friends, well, she doesn't allow people to be friends with her. Because a friend is going to tell you some truths, even if you don't like it.
I agree. You
can sit there and marinate on it.
I think that Wendy doesn't have anything to offer as a friend. She's always been about getting ahead, getting the next promotion, the next biggest gig. She forgot that, you actually have to care about people in this life.
Yeah. Like I said, she has very low self-esteem. What else would make you marry?
Low self-esteem, low blood sugar, low blood pressure, all the lows. Low blood flow to the legs. It's sad is what it is.
Yeah.
Sad.
I'm not gonna talk about her legs, but But
I mean, look, the stovepipes are on the table. She put everybody else's stovepipes on the table.
Yeah.
She talked about Method Man's wife's cancer, so we can talk about her stovepipe legs. Why is she above what she's done? Questions for the audience.
True. But I know some people with that similar condition, so I'm not gonna.
But did they get out and expose other people's wives?
No, sure, no, definitely. That's why I said a lot of people don't feel sorry for her. I put it this way. I kind of feel sorry for her because like I said, she got a drug problem. Okay, we know this. Didn't had it, but I feel. See, also something else that a relative told me.
Cocaine.
The
You
worst
know
addict is
what
one of the
has caused her the pain? Too much cocaine.
yes.
And now it's got her legs acting lame because of cocaine. And
I'm
it
just a guess.
is a damn shame she did the cocaine. 20 years into her veins, the cocaine.
Are you done?
Well, that was what she said. I'm only speaking about things she said, she spoke upon. I'm not accusing her of doing anything. I am merely reciting things that she did and putting it to music. But she has said, I've smoked crack, I've cooked crack, I did cocaine when it was $35 a gram and I had vacation property. She said these things out of her mouth. So I'm not giving anybody new news, but she did the cocaine in her vein. 20 years plus, now it's a shame.
Well, I will say that it's just kind of sad that, I mean, I want her to go out with a bang, you know?
Yeah.
She went out with a bang. She had her opportunity when she did the.
Yeah.
That was her time to leave.
She should have ended it earlier. Like now it's just like.
Yeah.
When she did the.
Back. She's been gone for like what, almost a year now on her own show, and they just been going on without her.
Yeah, like I said, I got used to not seeing her. I don't miss her because remember, it used to be
not anything to miss.
It would be a little shady, and then after Kevin, it just got okay. You're being mean, you're being nasty, but Norman's over here feeding you lines off to the side. You're morphing into what happened to Baby Jane.
Yeah. The last
but
time
you are, Blanche. You are.
The last time I saw her, she was so vacant in the eyes. Like nobody was home. Like they escorted her out, and it just seemed like nobody was home. That's all.
Because everything is not Graves' disease.
And she was yawning like every 5 minutes.
Cocaine.
Because Chris, let's keep it real. If she really had friends and people behind her, we'd have never heard about her playing with herself.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I heard about that.
And I was just
fired everybody that was in the room that day, I think.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, see. Just retire and be silent and just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And let Sherri have it and Sherri have fun. I just don't want Sherri to morph into Wendy. Now, Sherri's not going to be nasty.
Oh, I'm not worried about Sherri.
I just don't want her to be thirsty.
She's a professional. She's more of a professional, and she's not an addict.
True. Very much so. Well, she can't be. She's diabetic. She's diabetic.
I'm not going to say.
Shut up. Shut up, Alex. Shut it up. It's Black History Month. Shut it up.
It is.
Then let's talk about the history of Wendy Williams and who she actually is. And also, Flat Earth Theory. Why are we giving platforms to people who think the earth is flat?
Well, she did explain why she said that, how she just had a moment. But see, she admitted she had a moment. And she went there. But
I've had many moments. I've never thought the earth wasn't round.
True.
I mean, I've never thought, oh, I'm having a moment. The law of gravity doesn't exist.
I'll forgive
I've never had that moment. I've never tried to flap my arms and fly back to the East Coast.
I forgive
Should I do that?
I'll let her have
that moment. Should I just try to?
I can let her. I'm like Chris.
My arms if I flap my hands fast enough.
I'm like Chris. I can let her have that. I can let her have that. But see, she admitted she made that mistake and it was dumb.
Then why couldn't she admit that she made a mistake marrying that goiter and just pay the child support that she needed to?
She's admitted that.
Yeah, I think it's one of the
No,
biggest
but she,
regrets of her
she
life.
admitted it, but she still ordered a baby special delivery and then tried to return it to sender. And every year she tries to shirk on her child support.
But you know what?
Now you ordered that baby at 50.
Alex,
Nobody asked you to get pregnant at 50. Nobody put a gun to your head and said, have this baby. You decided to find that unemployed coot and hook up with him and order a baby special delivery, and then when it comes, oh, I don't want it.
But see, Alex,
you can't do it with a pizza. You can't do it with a baby.
This is where I have to give Sherri credit. See, I see black women are starting to learn. You better act like these white men out here and get gangster. She had good lawyers, because like I said, biologically the baby wasn't hers. But see, she still has to pay a little bit of support. But see, I'm like, she had very good lawyers. See, she had very good lawyers. And see, dude thought he was going to sit up there and live off of her. But see, this is the thing I can't understand with women. See, you want to be a gangster, but when it's time to be gangster, then you want to fall back. You want to sit here and marry these men who are, let's say,
18 months.
And career-wise you, but then you want to be a woman when you file for divorce. Nah, you got to keep it 100.
18 months. 18 months. Sherri was not bold enough to do her 18-month plan. She actually thought that bug-eyed coot was going to love her.
Whoopi Goldberg tried to tell her. Not the marriage.
Barbara Walters tried to tell her. Everybody said, like, he ain't got nothing. Why are you getting with him? But, she
didn't Niecy Nash
have a man. Now, I want a man, but not that man.
Niecy Nash, okay, and don't get me wrong.
Niecy Nash don't know nothing about a man because she was looking for a woman her damn self. I'm sorry, Niecy Nash. When you say, you know what, puss, when you look around at the pool of men and you jump ship over the puss, I'm sorry, all of your advice is null and void.
I think Niecy Nash,
child needs to be like, oh yeah, get that man. Meanwhile, you salivating over somebody's twat.
But Niecy,
Rob Dixon. No.
I don't even want to say Niecy's wife because she's very masculine. I mean,
that's her wife. She has a vagina. It is her wife. She can be a stud all she want. I'm sorry. That is a woman.
But even Niecy apologized for introducing them because, like I tell people, we know our friends as the representative. We don't know how they are in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but see, like I said, that little crew all thirsty. You got these lovely black women in Hollywood, they all act thirsty. And they need to stop acting thirsty.
Well,
and
I
also
do know
expand your options because we all black when the lights go out.
Getting back to the Sherri Shepherd, who I'm more so worried about is the staff. And I'm glad that the staff can now breathe a sigh of relief that they still have jobs.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I think it's gonna be, like I said, a whole new show.
I'm sorry. The staff needs to go to hell. Because they were the same people propping Wendy's butt up like Weekend at Bernie's.
I don't think they have any power.
Was coming into work high, drunk. She was higher than a Cuda Brown. Take it back to the old school Rodgers days. She was higher than a Cuda Brown, and they propped her up. Norman fed her lines, and she kept doing the show. I mean, they were giving, Lisa Vanderpump puppeteer. So no. The staff deserves to be out on their ear because they actually could have done something to help save her, but they didn't. They only cared about their own sorry employment, and they could have worked on any other television show.
We don't know that.
They don't have the power, there's more so executive producers.
Yeah, that's the big dogs with that. But see, like I tell you, Alex, remember, you are independent. You're an entrepreneur. You're an entrepreneur. Okay. Us out here with these 401ks and these benefits and got to go to work, it's kind of like, look, yeah, I can speak up, but what's going to happen? You see the way Wendy is. You see the way she had it with Kevin. Nobody can really say anything because he was the guy.
Again, Kevin would have had a good 18 months with my ass. 18
Wait,
months.
where did the 18 months come from?
Because that's how long it takes for life insurance to vest.
But she's not that smart.
Exactly.
This is a woman who sat here and knew her man was cheating and basically had the attitude of, well, as long as you don't bring no baby. He had a baby.
Can be an unhappy person's best friend. That's all I'm going to say.
But like I said, see, Wendy is very white identified. She did not take.
Then she should have given him 18 months if she was very white identified.
I said white identified. I said identified. I didn't say she actually learned. I mean, she's shaped like the letter P. Even Pamela Anderson took her fake boobs out. Ain't nobody doing that no more. That's what I'm saying. She's very like identified, but see, she does not have friends. I have good white girlfriends. Okay, and their mothers who are like my aunties. Oh, they taught me game on how you got to lay back in the cut. You got the plan, how you gonna do it. It might take years. See, Wendy didn't do that.
I'm actually going to marry somebody I love, mind you. So if my husband does die in 18 months, it was a total accident. I actually loved him.
If you don't quit,
I'm not looking for a husband. I'm not looking for a husband. I enjoy me.
Yes, Alex sitting up here lying on Al Gore's internet.
I'm going to enjoy my trips and my food, and I'm not worried about no men.
Talking about you gonna marry for love in 18
I will.
No, I was cool with the married for love part, even though I'm kind of giving you side eye. But and then you gonna say 8 and 18 months later if something happened, I'm gonna be sitting right on the ID channel, a Dateline like this. I know what he said. He said it on YouTube.
I swear, no, that's going to be like my life. I'm going to fall in love. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to get married. And then he's going to drop dead in 18 months. I'm going to be like, everybody's going to think I killed him. And I really didn't.
Oh, so I'm going to finish working on my Salt Lake City review, y'all, just so I can get it out on time.
Okay, Chris, I do follow you, and I watch all your reviews, and I love Poli Side-Eye.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I love Poli Side-Eye.
Nice, thank you.
Because I was a poli-sci major at Howard, didn't do nothing with it, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Oh, but yeah, I will see y'all later. I wanted to say hey to the chat and support Alex. So yeah, I will see y'all.
Thank you.
And it's so nice to finally meet you, Chris.
Oh yeah, likewise. Bye.
Bye.
But I will marry for love. I promise.
Okay. Send me an invite.
No, I want to have a really, really small wedding.
Because you don't want nobody to see you slip something in the food. You ain't fooling nobody.
No! Trust and believe there will be more than enough time for that. But no,
you're going to have a small, intimate ceremony on a cruise ship and somebody falls overboard within 72 hours.
No. One, nothing would have vested. Two, I'm going to enjoy your happy butt for 18 months.
Okay. Well, I wish you
when you see that little picture of me and him jumping off the boat, you're going to be like, oh, look at him. He didn't actually found some happy.
I'll be happy for you, though. I will.
I hope.
Like I said,
to find somebody that can put up with this nonsense, it's a lot.
All I know, if there's a death, don't be mad at me when I'm up on Dateline. I love him. I really do, but facts is facts. He did make some comments.
Oh, my husband will be fine.
Okay. All I know is right before you get mad, if I notice certain YouTube videos and Instagram lives disappearing, I'm like, I'll be like,
You're going to get his DMs and be like, watch out. Molly, you in danger, girl.
Yeah, like deleting evidence. Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, what did they say?
I would actually say I was doing my show in front of somebody I was dating, and I was doing, that little shtick, and the look he gave me, I was just like, yeah, this is never going to work because you really think that I'm actually going to kill you. And I'm not. It's going to be a lot. I'm going to have to really convince him to be like, honey, no, it's been a joke. It's been a joke that I've been doing long before I met you. It's
well, I'm just playing with you, boo. You know.
He ain't gonna know though. I saw that look. He was like,
Man, I had an ex one time. You know how you clean your house on the weekend and there was a Snap marathon on? When I tell you, brother was looking at me kind of crazy after he said, Snap been playing on your TV in the den for the past 4 hours. And I'm not comfortable. He said, I'm just not comfortable. And I asked to turn the TV and you told me to go back in the bedroom to the other TVs. I'm just not comfortable.
Well, don't do anything that will make you uncomfortable.
And that's exactly what I said. And I told him, I said, honey, I'm from the South.
If you got a cup of act right, you're gonna be fine.
I said, I'm from the South. We can get rid of you. And I'm not talking about eating spaghetti either. That's old news. We got better ways these days. But but that's not me at all. Did they say anything about when she would start?
Start what?
No, Sherri.
Oh, I did not read that part. I was just like, I couldn't believe that she was actually going to ascend to Wendy Williams' throne.
See, Sherri is safe. And see, here's another thing also you have to remember. You have a lot of people did not want to come on that show, even when Kevin was on there, and they still didn't want to come on after she divorced him. Sherri is going to get the guests because these guests know that she's not going to be nasty.
There's a part of me that agrees, but there's also a part of me that is like, what happened also when Wendy came on TV was the rise of social media.
True.
Where now it's like, why am I going to go on Wendy's show and give her ratings when I can get on my Instagram and answer the same questions and make more money off of the advertisements from that? Now people have the power in their own hand where it's like, okay, why am I going to go on your show and give the tea when I can, spill the tea and make some coin off of it? Because you go on Wendy's show, do you know what you're getting? Nothing.
Yeah, but see,
free press and promo, and
you have a point. But you have a vast population in the States. They don't do social media. They don't go to social media. Because remember, to me, Sherri Shepherd is replacing Ellen.
But we don't need an Ellen anymore.
See, you don't need an Ellen. You got a lot of people that still like nice, breezy Ellen. Sherri's gonna come on. She's gonna put some stank on it. She's gonna be funny. So she's filling in a slot. She's filling in a slot because you don't have the funny black talk show host. Tamron is not funny. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
Cameron's gonna go.
Sherri's kind of feeling like a slot, and that they're gonna, like I said, she's filling a slot. She's gonna be new and refreshing. She's gonna probably have a lot of comedians, on her show because she's a comedian. Then also, she's kind of safe. That if you come on with Sherri, if Sherri asks you a question about your business, she's gonna do it in a way where it's not nasty. I think she's gonna be okay. I really do.
She's not smart enough to.
You just want to diss this woman. No, she knows the game.
If she knew the game, she'd be more successful.
Well, okay. Well, see, I'm going to debate you here on that one. Everybody has different degrees of success. And because one thing I will say about Sherri Shepherd, sister, keep a job. Okay? She keep a job. I will give her that. Now, I hate to say
she hasn't resorted to Tyler Perry yet, so I guess I have to agree.
Thank you.
She could be on Sistas.
Child, we're not going to talk about that. Even though I hate watch it. But see, Sherri Shepherd and Yvette, oh Lord, I can't think of her name, and Octavia Spencer, they always talk about how
Sistas, Alex, Sistas.
That's why I'm
But
gonna
I
hate
gotta say, Andy on that show, she like I want to like Sisters. I do. But one, Andy, I'm sorry, you may be many things in this world, but you are not an actress. You deliver a line with the emotion of a dead fish.
Here's the thing about Sisters, or as I call it, broken black women. You can see where it goes. I sit here and I go, what if, Tracy Oliver had sisters? Or what's her name? Katori Hall that does P-Valley? I can't remember her name. I think about all these other people if they had sisters, where it could go.
What if I had sisters?
Oh, I know. I didn't even look at
a show about Alex's sister.
Yeah, I didn't even look at last week's episode. I was like, I'll just watch YouTube reviews.
I would have one sister that would be like my mother, that would be incredibly rich. I would have one sister that would be completely bohemian. And then I would have my twin, because both of my parents are twins. And then we would be complete opposites.
Yeah.
I don't know what the opposite of me is, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of tired of him with the stereotypes. I mean, Karen talks like a runaway slave. I'm like, I'm from the South. We don't talk like that.
Oh my God, I can never unhear it.
Come on, everybody knows Karen. You show. Oh my God, she kills me. Andy is an idiot. I'm like, you're the pass around lawyer. That's what they, said on the show. You are addicted to trauma, but you got to remember, and this is no shade on Tyler Perry's family. Look how he grew up. What 100%, I'm not saying that women are perfect. What whole woman did he was exposed to growing up? His mama was in an abusive marriage with a man that he found out later is not even his biological dad. He based Medea off of some of his aunts, which is that strong black woman trope, which I cannot stand. Because I ain't a strong black woman. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So
my mom is a strong black woman, but she wasn't, sexually abusive. So I'm like, where did you get that from?
I don't do the strong black woman trope because and I know
my mother is a strong black woman because she simply didn't have time.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm buying my $4 million house in Santa Barbara, and I don't have time to wait for anyone else to get it for me.
Yeah.
And she said, Alex, my darling, my baby, my reason for living. If you sit around and wait for someone to give you your happy, you're going to be waiting forever.
Oh yeah, I get you. See, we're talking two different things. See, I'm talking that strong black woman trope of you don't need a man, you do because you have to do.
I need a man. I'm strong, but I need a man.
Me too, boo. But then
I need somewhere comfortable.
When you need help, there's no one around because you're always the strong black woman.
Oh Lord, that's
I don't. I've had women tell me, well, why did he do that for you? Because I asked. I'll get feminine in a minute. Oh, honey, this hair. Oh, could you pick that up for me, boo? You know what I'm saying? And it's not a fake thing. It's part of a part of a Southern thing. But see, on that show,
I will drop things as a test. If you ain't gonna pick it up, I ain't gonna pick you up.
Yeah. See, the sisters, I'm just tired of the games. They act very 14, 15 years old, like Fatima.
13,
either you're going to be with Zach or you're not going to be with Zach. All that crap about when he said I would stop by a girl's house. But, I'm sitting here like, okay, you got an attitude when he said that, and then he surprised you with the pictures in the bathroom. But then when he told you that he got a baby on the way, you're like, well, that's just life. So which one is it?
Got a baby on the way with who?
Where you been, Karen? Supposedly. She's saying she's pregnant, and forgive me, y'all, I did not watch the last episode. I don't even think they have been to the doctor yet. She's saying she's pregnant by him. But Fatima was like, that's just, hey, that's just life. We'll work. She turned around and had an attitude when he said he stopped by a girl's house.
This is why I'm glad I date men, because I don't have to deal with that kind of nonsense. sense. Ain't nobody getting pregnant.
Yeah. But then again, Fatima can't really be mad because, like I said, they weren't together, when all this went down.
And Fatima was the one who kept them from having, the label. But I'm sorry. Ooh, I ain't even going to say. Well, it's
like I tell people, you got to stand in your stuff. I am a reformed savage, the stuff I used to do. Me and you have had conversations on stuff. But it's kind of like, on this show, I'm so sick of these people trying to be so hard and gangster and savage, and that's not really you. Just be you. Like Danny. All these, can I say bitches? Okay. All these bitches are addicted to trauma. They have a trauma bond. Not one sister has ever talked about having a regular, normal relationship. Not even in their past. It looks like Andy has always been in abusive relationships. Danny is used to struggle love. Karen is used to a struggle love where she wants to run everything and then gets mad when the guy's not up to her standard. What's the other?
I will say I want to run everything. I just get mad when the guy doesn't want to live my life with me, but you don't have a life of your own going on. Now, if you got something of your own going on, then okay, we can get with that. But you ain't got shit going on, so get on the train.
Yeah. And then Sabrina is sitting up here dealing with a dude that took her vibrator from under the bed. First of all, Sabrina is a crazy hoe. Who keeps a vibrator under the bed?
That's bunnies in your pussy.
Nightstand. You keep it in a nightstand. In a silk or velvet pouch.
Bunnies in your pussy. No.
And then he takes it and puts it up him with no lube. I was like, wait a minute.
No lube, no child. That hole was with
open. Fantasies and fallacies. And I'm sitting here like, and you're still going back and forth with this fool. That's what I'm saying. It's just crazy. Then apparently she was molested as a kid. They talked about it for like 2 seconds when she identified with Calvin, and then we didn't get back onto it. I mean, I know you have to have, different little things to keep the story going, but it's like all these people are broken.
And unlikable.
Yeah. And then you got Preston, who in real life is biracial, playing the white boy. I just thought that was hilarious too.
I would like Preston, but there's a part of me that doesn't like him. There's something about him. I can't put my finger on it.
I like Preston. See, the thing is with Danny,
if I saw him like on the subway, I would push him in front of the train.
You're so dang crazy. You're so crazy. See, the thing about Danny, I dated somebody like a Danny. They're so used to drama, they don't know normal. They don't know.
Well, Danny's just ugly.
Danny's not ugly.
Danny's spirit is so ugly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like Danny is ugly on the inside. She ain't ugly on the outside. She's a pretty, like let me be clear. But her personality, her character is just an ugly person. And you could put her character in a man. That character would still be an ugly person. Like none of these characters, and if you gave the character traits to a man, it would be the same thing. None of them are likable. You can't root for any of them.
No, you can't.
And that upsets me about Sistas. Like, I just want, like, on Girlfriends, we could all root for them. Yeah, they all had their shit with them. We all got our shit with us. I got my shit with me. You got your shit with you.
You know who I root for? I root for Pam. I root for Pam at the salon. I'm waiting for her to have a bigger role. Because she's more interesting.
Beyonce will never let her cousin have a moment to outshine her. Because Beyonce's cousin speaks better than her. Not by much, but still enough.
Pam was on Tyler's other show of Loving You Was Wrong, which I stopped watching for like 3 years, then watched the last season and actually caught up because I think they only went 5 days, the whole darn series. But I only root for Pam. I do root for Fatima. I do root for her. I'm just tired of the fakeness on the television. Fatima is asleep with a full beat on her face. Ain't no makeup on the pillow. Weave not tousled. I mean, it's just so much that is just, is just ridiculous. Andy's sitting over here, got a darn man who's a multi-millionaire that wants her, but she's still playing around with Gary. It's like none of them know healthy love. It's like you just want to drop all of them on the Iyanla Fix My Life.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're all issues. I'm still trying to figure out how Fatima is the legal assistant, but she got the baddest apartment out of all of them.
Because she does real estate.
Fatima does real estate.
Yeah, remember she's with Chain Breakers.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. See, I forgot all about that. You know, Gary is a hedge fund.
I did real estate. That's how I have some of the best apartments.
I hear you, boo-boo. But then Gary sits up here. He has all this money, but he could never move out of Andy's apartment, but he can get her a Rolls just like that. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if Tyler hired writers or not. I really want all of them to be in the basement like the movie Fall from Grace and just, stay down there and never try. I really want him to kill them all off like he did in the Haves and Have-Nots. Just kill them all off and start over. Let a building explode.
Let's start with Tyler.
That is such a conundrum because I am happy that he found like a niche, but it's time to grow. And we're not growing.
Tyler Perry is 6'4", 250 pounds. He's grown enough.
But I'm saying mentally.
Please.
Did you ever look at oh God, what was it on Netflix? The show, was it Black as F? I can't remember the name of it. With Kenya Barris, he had the series on Netflix. And Tyler, oh God, what was that show called? Tyler made an appearance. And Tyler was basically saying how he doesn't care what people say. He doesn't care what, people think and all this type of stuff. And
Exactly, because the church mothers will always fill his pockets with coins, so he doesn't have to care.
But see, they're going to die off. See, if you don't want to care what white
Hollywood, they're going to die off. I'm sorry, we've been saying the Republicans going to die off for a minute and they ain't.
See, if you want to say, okay, I'm not caring what white Hollywood is saying. Okay, fine, granted. But respect your audience. Black people are the majority of your audience. Respect your audience. Remember, during the pandemic, a lot of us was at home and we could sit there and watch his shows. We also were exposed to other Black creative shows that were 100 times better. So it's kind of like, dude, you're not the only game in town. And the same little tropes get old.
Forward that message to Issa Rae about Insecure.
Insecure was a letdown this last season. I think she was just
the season before that, and the season before that, and the season before that.
But I'm glad that she stopped. She cut it off. Like I just finished binge watching Harlem on Amazon Prime. It was nice. I liked it.
I didn't, because those are not apartments in Harlem.
Well, see,
also, I'm sorry, but when I saw the first episode and the girl was like, "Ooh, your mattress is on the floor," you knew that before you opened your legs. You want to act like, "Oh my God, I just had sex with a mattress on the floor." Well, you had sex when you saw the mattress was on the floor when you walked in the room. So why all of a sudden you getting sedity after you didn't get the orgasm you wanted?
Well, at least she had a little bit of standards. Phaedra did the same thing with Apollo.
She didn't have any standards because she was fucking with the mattress on the bed, and if he had gotten her to nut right, she would have been fine with it.
Well, most people
standards don't change just because the orgasm was good or bad.
Well, I don't know if
she's a mattress on the floor. I'm walking out.
Well, see, I'm not sure if she's in her feminine or masculine, but most men don't care as long as they get it.
And that's when her standards come into play.
But I liked the show. It was a nice, it was cool. It was nice, nice diversion. I liked it. Just all these different, these different things that are coming out. And see, Tracy Oliver, she did that. And she also did First Wives Club, which I also like.
I
don't even know. Have you looked at the Kings of Napa?
No, I haven't yet.
Popping. It is popping.
Well, I just don't like people from California.
You were like the Kings of Napa. I think, didn't you do Our Kind of People for a second?
I tried.
Yeah, you tried. I liked it. I watched the whole thing. I think they said, I don't know if it got canceled. I don't know if it's going to get renewed, but it was good TV. It was like, it kept you, it kept you going. Where I would sit there okay, Sistas.
Well, I don't want to say I don't like people from California. It's just that people from California are poor, lazy, uninspired, unimaginative, small penised, and unattractive.
But Alex, you're living in California now, dear.
And that's why I can tell you that the people here have small penises. They're unattractive, unimaginative, and lazy.
Child,
and poor.
You need to go across that bridge to Oakland. Maybe there's some larger penises over there.
Where?
In Oakland.
No.
Well, you better hop on that.
I would like if I didn't have to deal with the winters, I would happily go back to New York.
Okay, well, you might need to hop on Grindr and
No,
Okay,
it's not here. The gene pool isn't here.
You might have to, expand.
I've lived on the West Coast for 2 years now, and it's just the men are more disappointing out here than on the East Coast. At least on the East Coast, you can get more for your troubles. At least they're rich with large penises. Here, they're small, but they have, it's like you have big dick energy, but no big dick or house to match it. You live in a rent-controlled apartment that you got 15 years ago, and you think that you're impressing someone with your super.
Well, then date the rich guy and screw the poor one.
There aren't any rich men to date.
Oh, okay. You're in San Francisco.
I'm from New York. I'm used to real rich, not fake rich.
Well, I used to hear New York.
Bitcoin crashes, half these men are poor.
Okay, I used to hear New Yorkers come to San Fran and say it was higher than
Blue blood rich.
Okay.
Rich where it's like, oh, you've been rich forever. Your family has been rich forever. Like if I'm going to sell my soul, I'm going to get the highest price.
Oh, you're talking about the ones where the family has the wing in the museum.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you.
Like real money. Out here, it's like, okay, so you have a startup and
yeah, okay. I'm just trying to look. I haven't.
Your house is $4 million.
I haven't even gotten that far.
And that's your main property.
We got to get to the vaccinated people first. Because if I hear one more brother talk about he ain't getting vaccinated, stop. You're not vaccinated. Stop. Can't holler.
They still have those?
Yes, they still have those. Yes,
well, hopefully the second or third round will get to them.
Yeah. Hey.
Bring down the prices for the houses I want to purchase.
I know what you're saying. I'm like, nah, you got to be.
I'm just waiting for, a good wave to hit Kiwa Island. And honey, I'm going to swoop in on that estate sale. Yes, I'll take the house.
Hey, I got a question for you. I have not looked at the last episode of Salt Wives. Okay. There are some people that are like trying to say Mary is a victim. I'm like, Mary is a spawn of hell. I don't care them white girls getting on her. With her bleaching behind, because Mary don't go and see Mary her self-hating behind. But have you looked at it or have you done a review yet?
I did the review for the last episode.
Okay, I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. But yeah, I've seen some stuff where people are trying to root for Mary. I'm like, why? I just wanted to get your opinion on that, because it seems to me, Mary is nasty because she doesn't know how to operate outside of that cult. And she also doesn't know how to operate with, I would say, Black people that's not in her church.
Yep.
Because she wouldn't be doing that if she was in Potomac or down in Atlanta.
Well, she wouldn't have married her step-grandfather in those places either.
Honey, that's the South. Yes, she would. to keep the money. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the reunion.
Well, what's really sad about Mary is the fact that she didn't think she could make her own.
Like I said, they self-hate Negroes.
I've never depended on anyone else's checks but mine.
Like I said, self-hating. She's a self-hating Negro. Bleaching, and I'm like the bad wigs.
Well, it's just sad, is what it is.
You know, I saw part of an interview. Her mom was on it with her second husband. Like I said, it's just It's just she can go. She doesn't need to come back. No, what I'm waiting for, because Meredith was on with Watch What Happens Live, and she said that on the reunion, she's going to talk about Lisa talking all that smack about her in the bathroom, because she actually saw that episode before the reunion. They filmed the reunion, so that's about to be interesting. But Meredith just keeping Mary around just to get on, so she can irritate other people. People forget Meredith was a lawyer in her past life, so she knows what she's doing. She don't care about no Mary.
I agree.
You know.
Well, now that we have read Sherri Shepherd for Phil, we've talked about Mary.
I'm a root for Sherri. I'm rooting for Sherri.
But I better get to this Power with Tommy episode. The first one has been disappointing. I'm 17 minutes in and I just can't seem to find a fuck. But I'm going to, get out my Amazon magnifying glass.
Talking about skinny Gary Owens. That's what I call Tom. He reminds me of a skinny Gary Owens.
No, because Tommy, I like him as an actor and I like him as a person, so I'm not going to call him a skinny Gary Owens, because I wouldn't sit on Gary Owens' lap. I would sit on Joseph's lap.
Okay.
I would sit on his lap.
Okay.
And, I know he has a wife, but trust me, it's like, good luck.
See, I didn't really follow Power. I saw a few episodes, but I think this one is in Chicago, right? I think it's... Because I remember.
And who wants to? Wait, you're from Chicago.
Well, I've been in Chicago 11 years, so yeah. I think they were talking. I remember they were talking about filming and stuff here.
Well, they've got a lot of shots of Chicago, so you might want to look
check it out just to see, what's going on. Wait a minute. I know, and we can talk about this another time. Did you watch And Just Like That?
You know what? Okay, and on that, we're going to end the live.
We're going to have another conversation. Okay, boo.
And on that one, we're going to end the live because it was so terrible. I need to go have a bowel movement. Like when you said that just loosened my bowels. That's how bad the show was. It was just like a diuretic. It was like a laxative. It just makes me want to, just immediately go to the toilet.
Okay. Okay, Alex.
So on that one, we're going to end this live, and it's been fabulous. But now you brought up And Just Like That.
I'm sorry. This is fun, Alex.
I have to poop because you brought up Just
All
Like
right.
That.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Like that's how bad the show was. It has loosened my bowels.
Okay, Alex. Talk to you later.
All right. I'll see you soon.
All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Loosen my bowels.